The Manitoulin Espanola OPP need your help to find 15-year-old Dalen Mishibinijima Clark from Little Current. She was last seen by family on Sunday, October 7th at 2:30 in Little Current. Mishibinijima Clark is about 5'7". She has a medium build, short brown buzz-cut hair. She was wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and maybe riding a purple and silver bike. Provincial police say a man faces a second-degree murder charge in the death of a 63-year-old man in Kenora. OPP say officers responded to a call for a disturbance at an apartment building on Saturday evening. They say a male victim was rushed to a local hospital where he died of his injuries. Police say they are not identifying the man until his next of kin have been notified. Police say they arrested a 57-year-old Kenora man shortly after and charged him with second-degree murder. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh was sworn in yesterday at an event at the White House, but not before President Donald Trump slammed Kavanaugh's opponents for a, quote, campaign of personal destruction.
I would like to begin tonight's proceeding differently than perhaps any other event of such magnitude. On behalf of our nation, I want to apologize to Brett and the entire Kavanaugh family for the terrible pain and suffering you have been forced to endure. Those who step forward to serve our country deserve a fair and dignified evaluation, not a campaign of political and personal destruction based on lies and deception. What happened to the Kavanaugh family violates every notion of fairness, decency, and due process. Our country, a man or a woman, must always be presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty.
An explosion in a St. John, New Brunswick oil refinery sent flames and plumes of black smoke into the air yesterday. Irving Oil's Kevin Scott said the cause of the malfunction that provoked the blast is not yet known.
At 10:16 this morning, there was a report for a structure fire at the Irving Oil Refinery. At this time, the incident is stabilized. There was 4 minor injuries that were checked out at the Horizon Health Regional Hospital.
Had a malfunction in one of our units, a diesel treating unit that we call the HDS, and it produces finished diesel. We believe we had an explosion from the reports and then a subsequent fire from that. The unit was quickly shut down and our teams responded, both our internal teams as well as the help of the St. John Fire Department. We cleared the site, extinguished the fire. The fire did take a number of hours to extinguish with some of the material that had leaked into the area of the unit that was affected, and at times we were letting that just safely extinguish itself.
Residents and people visiting Florida lined up to buy gas and groceries even as evacuations, both voluntary and mandatory, are expected to pick up the pace today. Out-of-gas signs were spotted at one gas station in Tallahassee. Mandatory evacuation orders were issued for residents of barrier islands, mobile homes, and low-lying coastal areas in Gulf, Wakulla, and Bay counties. Hurricane Michael is expected to reach the Florida Gulf Coast tomorrow.